Alright, this is my top 10 list for my favorite DC heroes. I'm gonna try not to go too quick, but I'm gonna have to go too quick because I did this video before and it went over. Ended up being 13 minutes long, and YouTube only has a 10-minute limit. So, Aquaman. Number 10 is Aquaman. I love the character. I think he's very cool. He is kind of underused, but he's back now in Brightest Day, and I hope he gets an ongoing series. Number 9 is John Jones, the Manhunter. He's like an amalgam of characters. He's smart, he's strong, and he's very reliable. I like his new design. A lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was very cool. Number 8 is the Flash, particularly Wally, Barry, and Jay Garrett. I just think his powers are cool. He doesn't just run fast. He does everything fast. He thinks fast. He does everything fast. And the Speed Force is one of the coolest things ever invented. I love it. It's a very dangerous move, but I just like the idea behind it. Number 7 is Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is respected and she's not respected. People like her, people hate her, but I like the character. I just kind of wish they would kind of change her costume up a little bit to make it look more warrior-like than per se. You know, I know they want to put the American colors in there and stuff like that, but I just think if they changed her costume and look more like a warrior, it would fit her character more. And that's just my personal opinion. Number 6, Superman. Superman is just great. His costume I like a lot. Yeah, of course there's some things I would change about it, but I like his costume a lot. His character is very cool. He is a Boy Scout. Not a lot of people like the character though. They think he's very stupid. They can't tell any great stories with Superman. And he's a lame character. But most of those people haven't even read anything on the character, or they just base him based off the cartoons or the TV series or the movies. And that's just how he's viewed. But I like the character. His comics are great. They're fun to read. I love the mythos behind his character, and it's pretty cool. Number 5 is Green Lantern. When I say Green Lantern, I don't mean just Hal Jordan. I mean Kyle. I mean Tamaray, Natu. I said Kyle already. John. Alan Scott, Jade, Kilowog. I love Kilowog's character. He's pretty funny. I'm wondering in the movie who they're gonna get to voice him. They gotta get someone that's spot on, because there's a certain way he's supposed to sound. Just love, and I love the mythology behind it. Excuse me. It's, you have to have no fear. And pretty much once you've done that, you kind of mastered the ring. You have to have some training to learn how to use it, but the Green Lantern Oath is really awesome. And pretty much you can do anything with the ring. Is anything you can imagine you can pretty much make with the ring. And I find the idea behind that very cool. Can't wait till his movie comes out. Hoping it's going to be awesome. And that is my number 5. Number 4 is my favorite member of the Bat family, Tim Drake. Tim Drake is one of my favorite characters in the DC universe. I'm glad that DC is letting him do his own thing by putting him in the Red Robin persona. And so far it's been great. Of course, it can use improvement in some areas, but I've been loving this series. Red Robin is probably my second favorite book as far as the Batman book goes. And he, to me, was the best Robin. He earned it. He, you know, found out who Bruce Wayne was, and found out who Batman really was, I should say. He found out he was Bruce Wayne and stuff like that. And he's gonna be a great detective when he gets around Bruce Wayne's age. He's probably gonna surpass him. In a way, he already has surpassed him. He started out young, and he's slowly becoming his own person, and I like that. DC is letting him grow as his own character. Number 3 is not number 3. Number 3 is The Question. Vic Sage. Love the costume. Love the fact that he calls himself The Question, and he's got you just look at his face, and he doesn't have a face. It's really cool. I'm waiting for someone to get a story with The Question and the Riddler. That would be very cool to see who will come out on top on that. The battle of the geniuses, so to speak. Vic Sage isn't really, I don't know, he's smart, but he's more of a detective than, say, his smarts comes from detective work. He's not on Batman's level, but he's not, he's kind of in the middle ground, and he's a very underused character. And I'm hoping that someone comes along and writes some good stories with the character. Number 2, now this is the tie here. Get down to my favorites. Etrigan. I love the idea that, yes, he looks like a demon. He is a demon, as a matter of fact, but he's a good guy. And then we have the Spectre, the Spirit of Vengeance. I love the character. His short was great in Crisis on 2 Earth. I love that short. I hope they use the character more. Maybe he'll make an appearance in one of the DC movies or something like that. That'd be very cool to see him in there. Etrigan as well. I just love the character. Very cool. And I just think they're great characters. And my number 1 favorite DC character is Deadman. Boston Brand. I love the idea that he gets to roam around in our world. He's kind of stuck between the living and the dead. I think that idea is just very cool. He gets to do anything he wants. He doesn't have to worry about eating, sleeping, anything like that, because he's dead, and he just gets to roam around. If he wants to go see a movie, he can just go in the movie theater and just pretty much sit anywhere he wants, because no one is seeing him. He doesn't have to pay. He can just do anything he wants, go wherever he wants. And I'm glad that Jeff Johns is using him in Brightest Day as kind of the center point. I love that idea. I was talking to Jeff Johns on Twitter, and asked him, is he going to get an ongoing series? Jeff Johns has replied with, stay tuned, we got big plans for him. I'm hoping that that's a yes, but you never know. He might be talking about Brightest Day, but hopefully after Brightest Day they don't just forget about the character again and just continue to use him. I think it would be great to have him be a centerpiece, like they're using him in Brightest Day. And those are my top 10 DC heroes. I will do the villains next.